Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, this is Bill Wilkins at Oak Creek Homes. I appreciate you joining us today for our live presentation. And today what we're going to be talking about is kind of that touchy subject, I guess, a little bit. We want to chat for a little bit with you about what a lot of folks are encountering in the marketplace. And in the marketplace today, in our environment that we're working in, there have been a lot of factors that have come into play in the housing industry during COVID and the environment that we're working in. And one of the questions that we often get asked is, why are housing costs going up? Why are housing prices so high? And so I want to kind of touch on that subject with you today and try and offer you some explanation, not excuses, about why the housing costs are climbing, what's going on in the marketplace, and kind of what you can expect to see in the future. I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody does. This is kind of our new normal of things that are going on with the social distancing and everything else. But I do want to let you know that we here at Oak Creek Homes have heard what you have to say about pricing. Wanting to understand more about how the factory process works and to help you understand what we think is one of the best ways that we know how to deliver to you an extremely high valued product at a very reasonable price. So what I want to do today is we're going to start with just a real quick look through on one of the homes. This home is called the Olympian. I want to show that to you. Before we get started too far, there is one little teaser I'm going to give you. I'm going to turn the camera around. But my question is, does anybody know what this piece of equipment is? It's kind of a cool steel strap. So I'll explain to you a little bit later how that's used in the construction for you on the homes. But just real quick, I want to show you this Olympian home. This home is a 1,680 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with so many great features. It's a really open floor plan, and for customers that like big windows and a lot of light, this thing is insanely generous with all of that. I'm just going to go real quick. We'll come back here into the kitchen. You'll see we've got a really good cabinet cluster here with the drawer over door presentation. Customers get to choose all of their decor and colors. And then we've got the ever popular sliding barn door here in the pantry. The window treatments are finished with the cornice boxes overhead. This is all wood crown molding, wood baseboards, wood barn door, wood cabinet styles. Even here in the living room, we've got the decor beams, and these are wood beams that are installed at the factory. Just a lot of lumber in this home, and so we're going to talk about that. I'm just going to show you real quick into the master or the primary bedroom. You'll see those big baseboards popping around that really make this thing pop. This is a large room. It's got the decor overhead lights there with the little sconces, and then comes back around. We've got a really nice sized walk-in closet, again with wood shelves and wood rods. And I want you to hear the term wood. This is a really well done home. And then we're going to come back to the master or the primary bathroom that's here off the primary bedroom. This thing is just beautiful. We've got the big country style tub there at the end. We've got dual vanities with the open knee space that's just gorgeous. Individual mirrors here, the LED lights that are overhead. This home also offers a ceramic tile shower that's tiled, as you'll see, all the way up to the tops of those wood crown moldings, and a linen cabinet, privacy commode with its own doorway back here. Just a really nice setup here in the primary bedroom. So I'm going to come back out into the living room and set up and just share with you 4 basic reasons that you are seeing higher prices in the housing market today, and then not only identify that to you, but try and offer you a very viable suggestion on how you can deal with that. So I'm going to set this down and kind of turn around and chat with you just a minute, and hopefully that didn't jiggle around too much. But the things that I wanted to talk to you about, I'm going to have a seat here on the bar stool so I'm not standing way up. Things I want to talk to you about is that there are 4 primary reasons that you're seeing some higher prices in the housing market. Number 1 is the increased cost of materials and transportation. Just recently, I looked up online, in fact, about 2 hours ago, and I just did a Google search, and I encourage you to do this as well, is how have lumber prices increased since the first of the year? And this just absolutely, and I'm in the industry, this shocked me. What I found out is that lumber prices since April have gone up 104% since the first part of April. I'm going to turn this camera back around and show you a document that I found today online that is really enlightening. So here what I want you to see in this first paragraph is it gives you an idea of the pricing on lumber futures that were trading around $800 per 1,000 board feet, and they have gone all the way up, I don't know if you can see that, $859 per 1,000 board feet. Now this is the graph that shows you in April that cost was down around $300 per 1,000 lineal board feet, and look what that graph has done. This thing has just gotten really, really wild. So one of the big contributing factors to the cost of your home and homes in general is the cost of the materials that we're encountering. And if you noticed when I was giving you the intro, I talked a lot about lumber. We use a lot of wood in our homes. So when you build a structure with a lot of wood and a lot of lumber, and your lumber costs go up by that much, it's certainly going to affect the pricing. And we still build a very high value product, but that is certainly something that's contributing to the cost. Second thing is an increase in regulations and the regulatory requirements. There have been increases in the construction standards and in the energy efficiency standards, which is also driving the cost forward. Another thing that's affected the cost of housing is the availability of the labor force. I don't know, we've got a very good crews that work on our homes, but there are a lot of places that those are being pulled away. And in the labor market right now, it is really difficult to find high quality skilled craftsmen and tradesmen to build the homes, and you have to pay them. So the labor market has really caused an increase in the cost of housing construction. And lastly, as weird as this sounds, it's also being affected by the availability of mortgage rates. With the mortgage rates now at a nearly an all-time low, a lot of buyers are competing in the marketplace. And so what that's done is with buyer competition for homes, it's driven the price up and up and up because with lower rates, they can afford to offer more. So you're seeing an escalation in the pricing of things that will push the pricing of homes forward. Now, I told you at the beginning of the video I would try and offer a solution to you, and here, guys, is probably the best thing that I can offer to you as a suggestion. Oak Creek Homes has done a fantastic job of equipping and furnishing display homes at our 18 different locations across Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. At those locations right now, today, I checked this morning, we have a little over 300 homes that are already built that are available for purchase. Guys, you can come in and make a deal on the homes and not have to face those higher prices before construction. What I would really encourage you to do is here on the video, if you're interested in finding out about a home, you can simply comment with your zip code. We've got people standing by that will help get you directed to the right home center. Those home centers are going to have homes on display that are available for you to purchase to avoid some of the higher costs of the construction. That's a great way to save money. As always with Oak Creek, again, we try and produce a home with a high degree of value, a lot of bang for your buck. And when we build the homes with that extra lumber, you know that your home is going to last. Now, one of the other things that I promised you is I told you I would visit with you a little bit about that little metal strap. I left it over there. Let me go get it. So I'm back. So this little metal strap that we started with today is actually some of the steel. Not only is your home built out of lumber, but your home also has a component of steel construction in it. And we use these straps to tie into the wall studs, and then they wrap into the floor joists, as well as from the wall studs into the roof rafters. And these straps are applied within the home underneath the walls to increase the rigidity and the stability of the home. So if you're facing high winds like they're going to be down south here soon, having this steel in your home is a very big deal. So I hope that little presentation was informative to you. Please do make comments. We've got people standing by to help you with any questions about the construction, about price points, about the financing. I've seen a few questions about do we help with land, and the answer is absolutely we help with land. We do offer land home packages. We also assist with the financing. We will do everything we can to make your home buying experience a memorable one in a good way, and so that you can begin enjoying the heavier built, heavier construction without the higher cost here at Oak Creek Homes. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I want to say hi to my wife, Karen. Love you, baby. And I just want to encourage you guys, check out Oak Creek Homes, check out the quality, check out the construction, and take advantage of the pricing that we have on over 300 homes that are waiting to meet you. Thanks so much. This is Bill Wilkins at Oak Creek Homes, signing out for another afternoon, and hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.